So I have to be careful with the music choice because they are shadow banning my videos. And there's also a couple of videos that are not able to upload because of certain topics. And that's okay. We're here for the long haul, right? As I explained prior, I've lost many accounts for sharing things that violate the rules of this platform. But it doesn't matter. We're here for the long haul. So today I finished. Today is day 8th of my journey, and on Friday I ate, and today marks 4 days of water only. Today I had coffee this morning, and it was so bitter and so nasty, and that's how I know that my body is changing. One of the things that happens is the cravings go away. So you start craving these foods because there's a need for it. And once you begin to fast, then you repair your gut. And so during that repair, there's a lot of, things dying. You're basically starving them out. One of the things that I recommend if you're going to get started on like a serious long fast is to sleep. Sleeping is just amazing. Sleeping is just like the greatest thing ever. I could sleep forever. Oh, just cuddle me up and we'll stay in bed for a week. So yeah, I took the kids to boxing earlier, and when I left, I was wanting to get a little bit of fat. Tomorrow I will go out with a friend that I haven't seen in a while, and she's gonna take me out to eat. So I know that I'm gonna eat, and so I'm gonna just prepare. And so I stopped by and got 4 pieces of chicharron, just the meat part. And it was a little bit too greasy, and it was overcooked. So I ended up just like nibbling on it, just to get the fat. I am in ketosis, so I don't want to jump out of ketosis. I want to stay in that so I can continue to burn the fat. And then, so I won't eat until tomorrow afternoon. And then I'll jump right back into the fast again and just continue. So until the next time I feel like I want to eat and enjoy with friends and good company, then I will do so and I'll jump right back in. But you can see the difference, right? If you look at video 1, you can see the difference, right? So you can see it in my stomach too. The inflammation is going down. So we want to continue in that fat burning mode. And yeah, that's how it's going to go. So again, I've learned that the body does not like when you yell at it, when you get disappointed and you do all that. Just no, man, just jump back in. If you go out, just jump back in. Don't keep going. Don't throw it all away from one meal and then the whole day is shot, or now you're coming up on the weekend and you'll start on Monday. No, man, like just do it. Just do it now. Just jump back in. Continue it every day, right? This is day 8 and this is where I'm at. That's it. There's no, stiff program that you have to follow. It's best when you stretch it out, and you'll know because you will see the results. You will see how your body's responding, and your body's gonna change, and you will see it in real time. So that will be your motivator to keep going. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, it's, it is what it is. The goal here is to stop long enough for the body to heal and cleanse. That's it. We are so backed up, it's not even funny. Like, it's bad. Like, you see people everywhere and they're backed up, including myself. So there's still a lot that needs to be cleaned, and slowly it's doing that on its own. I'm not trying to force it. I'm not trying to massage extra on my internals and my organs. I'm just letting it do its thing on its own, and eventually that stuff will come out, and it'll be a full reset. So one of the things that you're going to see is the skin. The skin starts to glow and it gets really, really soft. For For some reason, when I was a kid, I've always wanted pimples and I never got them. And I just thought that was like the most unfair thing because I love popping pimples. I know it's weird, and my kids did too. They like popping pimples. But yeah, so one of the things you'll see when you begin to fast is that you start to hydrate all of this. So it's super soft. Everything, my lips, everything's real soft. You can see the veins, right? There's a lot of flow going on. And I ran out of water, so I have to go get more. I stopped by Sprouts and they're completely empty. So there's no distilled water at the Sprouts, at the local Sprouts that I go to. And so I have one more bottle, and so I'll finish that off. And then tomorrow, before I go to eat, I'll swing by and get more water. Or during my lunch, since I'm not, I don't eat at work. So yeah, but that's all, man. I wanted to come on here and encourage you that if you wanted to, give this a try, go for it. Just, learn from your body. Don't worry about all the fear out there about it, bro. Just try it. You will feel it. And like I said, man, if you don't take your health, like, you're going to surrender your health to somebody else. You're giving the authority to another human being, okay? Regardless of the title, right? There's still another human being. It doesn't matter what job you work at. You're still a human being. You still got problems at home. You still got all that. So, these doctors and, these health practitioners and all that, like, there's some that want to do their best. There's some that are in it for the money, and, they're all going to tell you that they're in it to help, but like, their reputation speaks for itself. You know what I mean? If they're not getting anybody better, like, that's not the approach. But it is a money system. And just look around, right? Look at your uncles, your aunts, your brothers, your sisters, your mom, your dad, your grandparents. Just look around, like everybody at their age. Just look what's happening to them. All that is not normal. We normalized being old and getting sick, and that's just the way it is. No, it's not. It's not. That's just not the way the body works. It doesn't. And you will see. You will see here. You will see it in real time. And if you jump on board with the fasting, then you will see it happen in your life. So again, the water is very, very important. Okay. Juice, if you want to do the juice, green juice. Just stay on the green juice. And that will get you the H3O2, and which is the structured water, so your body doesn't have to convert that over to cell water. It's already prepared and it's ready to go in and go where it needs to go. And then the greens, well, that's just medicine. The greens are medicine, and that's going to help clean. So the distilled water, it's neutral water, and so the light will split the water, and it'll make positive and negative charge in the water. So it'll create structured water. And that's what we need. We need a lot of structured water because that's what our body runs on. So our body uses structured water. So, all right, that's it. I'm going to keep this short and simple. And, the best to you. And don't forget to stretch your breath. Take that deep breath and inhale and expand with your muscles. And don't let them crush your air balloons. So inflate the air balloons as much as you can. Remember, you have to retrain all that. You normally don't do that. So that will help you with your posture. And pay attention to your Oh my God, dude. This song. Ugh. So yeah, so pay attention to your ERP, emotional resting posture. Also the ERP, your emotional response posture. When somebody, tells you something, or if you watch it in somebody else, watch the body language. The body language doesn't lie. The body language would always tell you what they're really thinking. The body will respond because the body, it's its own, right? It's its own living being. So pay attention to how you see people, and you can pretty much, I guess, visualize what that emotion would be like in the body, how you would respond to it, like physically, and then you'll see what they're dealing with. You might not know the full story of what's happening, but you can see what's happening to their physical shape and how it's changing, because they're holding on to a lot of emotion and they're not releasing it. And that will age you really, really quick. Um, all right, yeah, I got these songs, man. These songs are getting to me, bro. Like, I want to just, oh, I love these songs. This is a whole era. Like, it's a whole, it's another lifetime. That was a whole another lifetime growing up. 9 years old, 10 years old, growing up with these old heads teaching me all this music. And man, you just, bro, it's another life. It's another life for sure. But I'm blessed here. I'm gonna be 51 in a couple of years, or not a couple of years, but a couple of days. And yeah, I've never really cared for birthdays and don't really care for birthdays. I don't really celebrate them, and I think that's probably why I've always felt 25 at heart, and I will continue to be 25 at heart. So, yeah, that's it, man. So, don't forget, distilled water.